I don't know if it's a party. I'm saying that metaphorically. You know what I'm saying?
But you've heard about the party that everyone is talking about. But you've never got invited to them. So
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what the party. That's how far out of it.
Diddy and the Kardashians were in the bathroom. And as they were in the bathroom, one of the Kardashians was getting dry humped. And it's obvious to see which one was getting dry humped. It was Kim Kardashian. At the time, she was with Kanye. So at the time, when Kanye was doing whatever, and she goes off, she's getting dry humped on a wall by P. Diddy.
Kanye West, I hate that type, man. Plus, I seen the nigga at one of the pub parties and she was sucking bitch in the bathroom.
When someone leaks something, it goes to TMZ. Like the regular person that channels with TMZ. When you see something come on and it comes on CNN, that's a little different. It came from the government itself, like, you know. You know, and then they benefited probably the most from those parties.
The leaked video of 50 Cent of Kim and Kanye at one of Diddy's parties is so awful that it might land them in jail. The feds already had this unreleased tape, which they discovered during the Diddy raids. 50, however, is now ensuring that the general public notices it as well.
According to leaked footage, Kim was allegedly heavily involved in Diddy's crimes and played a major role as his helper. If these allegations hold true, it could spell major trouble for Kim.
Another crazy thing is that a few days ago, Kanye really appeared in court wearing all white to defend Diddy, the same man who Kanye once referred to as a fad.
It was a scene. You know, Kanye West gets out of this luxury vehicle, the Maybach you see there, walks into court, shakes a hand, and he left after about 20 minutes because he was not allowed into the main courtroom. We caught him in the hallway. He told us that he was there to support Sean Combs. I'm not sure.
What is happening here then? What caused Kanye to publicly defend Diddy after he claimed that he had struck an agreement with the government to spy on other celebrities? 50 Cent claims that it is all related to Kim Kardashian's role in Diddy's illegal business. Kim and Kanye are seen on camera at one of Diddy's parties, interacting with a number of other people in what appears to be a group setting, according to the video that 50 shared. When this footage originally came to light, the story was even covered by mainstream media. However, everything vanished as Kris Jenner intervened with a traditional Kardashian cleanup. 50, however, stated that he is not overlooking it. He is making connections and sharing everything on social media, and the Kardashian business might collapse next to Diddy if what he is claiming is accurate.
Now 50 Cent telling us who was actually at the Vegas party. I thought Kanye was going to tell on himself by the end of the day, but never did I think 50 was going to put it out there.
50 lashes out once more, bringing the industry to light. As one of the few celebrities who has never been enmeshed in Diddy's crazy world, he has every right to speak, even if you label him petty. 50 simply releases some crazy video that shows Kim and Kanye West at one of Diddy's exclusive parties. Additionally, it appears that the video captures Kanye making out with another man, while Diddy dry humps Kim in a restroom.
P. Diddy and the Kardashians were in the bathroom. And as they were in the bathroom, one of the Kardashians was getting dry humped. And it's obvious to see which one was getting dry humped. It was Kim Kardashian. At the time, she was with Kanye. So at the time, when Kanye was doing whatever, and she goes off, she's getting dry humped on a wall by P. Diddy.
Regarding Kanye West, an old video of him saying he witnessed Ye attending a Diddy party in an interview with Wu-Tang Clan's Method Man just went viral.
Kanye West, I hate that man. Plus, the nigga at one of the parties and she sucked his dick in the bathroom.
All of this occurred in the days leading up to Kanye's surprise support appearance at Diddy's trial, where he was met in front of the court by Christian, Diddy's kid. 50 then stated, "Do not waste any time," and he went directly after Kanye, revealing the true reason why he is suddenly endorsing Diddy, and the reason is probably obvious. Indeed, he is also involved. Before sharing a picture of Kanye dressed in white for the court hearing, 50 posted an AI-generated image of himself dressed entirely in white. 50 also made fun of Kanye and his wife Bianca in the caption, adding, "We're wearing white in honor of the freak-offs." Damn, Ye, you should have brought your dirty pretty little wife with that Grammys outfit. But 50 didn't stop there. He also shared another post dragging Kanye and Bianca after Kanye showed up at Diddy's trial, and he said in the caption, that's why he was supporting Diddy. His A was out in Vegas with that little dirt bag. Lol, by the way, 50 was discussing something that Diddy's witness Jane Doe stated last week when testifying. She recounted a night in Vegas where she went to a strip club with another well-known rapper and his girlfriend before returning to a hotel party. Additionally, Jane Doe claims that when she exposed herself while dancing, this well-known rapper made a move on her. Jane Doe added that the rapper is a close friend of Diddy and an icon, even though he was not named in court. Now, it is obvious from 50's intuition that this rapper is Kanye. This is where things become even more messy though. 50 adds that Kanye's marriage to Bianca was not the beginning of this. It is deeper than most people realize and goes all the way back. 50 claims that the Kardashians, who have had close relationships to Diddy for many years, are the true source of the connection. Furthermore, 50 is now claiming that Kim was not merely there, but actively participated in Diddy's wrongdoing. And you know what? According to people close to 50, his next documentary will reveal all of this. 50 has already teased the document on Instagram, saying that when it is released, it will break records. What specifically did 50 learn about Kim Kardashian's connection to Diddy's Rico business then? As it turns out, Kim did much more than just hang out with Diddy, which makes this following section crazy. Numerous receipts featuring Kim, Kris Jenner, and the other Kris Jenners are already available online at Diddy's parties. In fact, they used to openly brag about it on the reality show.
Yeah, so why do you care to go to this? Because I was invited and I think it would be fun. When are you gonna act your own age? It's like rap crew, like Rick Ross and Diddy. Do you think this is like your crowd? I know a thing or two about rap music.
We are now learning though that Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner in particular were not there merely to have a good time. Their purpose was to assist Diddy in enlisting victims. 50 Cent allegedly discovered something significant about Kris Jenner's purported church, which makes it even more dubious. There has been much conjecture that the primary goal of the California Community Church, which Kris founded in 2009, was tax avoidance.
Because this church is clearly a tax write-off Bible. So in general, churches are huge tax loopholes. They're exempt from paying federal, state, and local taxes, and all their financial records are closed. Only God knows about those P&L. She set up California Community Church in 2009 with a co-founder that she met at Starbucks. This is what it looks like. And Kim has said in interviews that she gives 10% of her income to the church each year. If she makes $80 million a year, that's $8 million. And if the other sisters are doing that too, that's at least like $50 million in tithings. If your church made $50 million a year, would it look like this? Oh, and here's what I think really seals the deal. The girls don't worship there. They go to Hillsong, they used to go to Sunday service. Is it because this isn't really a church?
The Guardian. The church was previously called the Life Change Community Church before Kris rebranded it and registered it as a nonprofit charity. But the shadiest part about this so-called church is that members have to pay a $1,000 monthly fee, and that's on top of giving 10% of their income as donations. She receives a 10% yearly tax write-off because Kris set it up as a registered charity, so the monthly funds are returned to her. Therefore, they can just donate to mom's church anytime one of the car generators needs a tax relief. And presto, the funds remain inside the family. This is only one instance. Kim previously designated Kris's church as the recipient of her eBay charity auctions, according to tax documents from the PayPal Charitable Giving Fund. In 2012, California Community Church pulled in almost $20,000 from those sales, and in 2013, it got around $45,000. According to some close to Diddy's, Kris was not merely utilizing her church as a tax haven. Some of the alleged donations were really utilized to silence and compensate Diddy's victims. If this is accurate, then Kris and Kim were involved in the same case that previously resulted in Diddy's imprisonment because they were using money laundering to shield predators and hide severe crimes. As if it could not get any more shady, there are now claims that Kim spent years working covertly as Diddy's mistress. Do you recall the March 2024 Homeland Security raids on Diddy's properties? Less than a day before the raids, Kim unfollowed Diddy on Instagram. It turns out that Corey Gamble, Kris's boyfriend, Diddy's longtime friend, and a suspected CIA operative, was the one who alerted the Kardashians to the impending raids. Before all of this drama with Diddy, Kanye himself asserted that Corey was CIA.
Yes, Corey CIA. Like, he didn't even gotta say it. I know it. Hey, we smell like a fruit. Good friend. Oh, this is my knob. This is my He's a little naughty.
50 is now making the connections between Diddy's dubious activities, Kim and Kanye. And here's the thing, 50 believes the Kardashians may have helped get young Justin Bieber to Diddy.
President Bieber. Yeah. Yo, what's up? Like, I'm calling you answering.
Yeah, that was that was weird. They did not run through Bieber.
They was pressing him like, I mean, you not answering your phone. Yo,
He wasn't answering for a reason.
It takes to me, kind of.
Additionally, some old video that has gone viral shows Kim with a very young Justin Bieber and making Kim was 29 and Justin was 16 when they conducted this strange picture session for an Elle magazine feature in the Bahamas back in 2010. The pictures showed Kim wearing suggestive clothing, resting close to Justin on the beach, posing on a hotel balcony while he watched, and playing about in the ocean. Later, Elle posted a behind-the-scenes video from the photo session in which Kim was shown wearing lingerie as she discussed Justin's crush on her.
I first met Justin Bieber at the White House Correspondents' Dinner in Washington, D.C. And I think actually before that I had said in an interview that I wanted to set him up with my sister, Kendall, who's 14. And then he had responded in an interview saying that no, he didn't want to be hooked up with my sister, he liked me, or something just silly like that. It was a joke.
Kim also discussed how, after Justin referred to her as his girlfriend on social media, she and he caused dating rumors. Furthermore, it seems like Kim did not find it offensive that others were teasing her with a 16-year-old boy.
And so when I met him in Washington, D.C., we took a picture together and he Twittered it and said, you know, me and my girlfriend Kim. And instantly, I mean, it was on CNN, like all over the place, that him and I were dating.
It was really difficult to watch the behind-the-scenes video since Kim was constantly flirting with Justin, who appeared to be even younger than 16. Additionally, keep in mind that this photo shoot took place only a few months after Justin and Diddy spent 48 hours together in 2009. Even worse, the media was completely complicit in all of this, reporting on reports of Kim and Justin dating as if it were the usual. Kim Kardashian channels. Her inner cougar with Justin Bieber was even published in People magazine. Once more, Justin was 16 at the time. Kim continued to make eerie remarks about Justin in the meantime, and during her appearance on Lopez Tonight, she made fun of having a crush on him once more, said she would date him if he was of legal age. Imagine therefore how outraged people would be if the genders were switched. That is not all though. Kim was heard discussing the Elle photo session with Kris and Kendall during one episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and she reiterated her wish that Justin was 18.
My body was so dead fun. What shoot did you do? I did a shoot in the Bahamas with Justin Bieber. How old is Justin? 16. During the shoot, Justin said, "Oh, I have a nickname for you." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Cougar." Does he have a crush on you? I have no idea. Do you have a crush for him? Yeah, Kim, do you have a crush on him? If only he was 18. 18? Wait, you know there's stuff all over the internet about how you're a cougar. How I'm a cougar. I'm even 30 years old.
Do we genuinely believe Kim was attempting to get close to Justin Bieber? But no, it is more sinister than that. 50 Cent's documentary will reveal to you that Kim had a different motivation for being close to Justin, and it all stems from Kris Jenner's strong relationship with Diddy. According to reports, Justin was so shocked and shook up after spending those 48 hours with Diddy that he wanted to leave the business. At that point, Diddy dispatched Kim to mediate the situation and persuade Justin that what he witnessed was typical and that such behavior is common in the industry. However, 50 Cent has yet to stop releasing receipts. Indeed, this may only be the start. It seems that Corey Gamble and Kanye were seen leaving a private meeting in Beverly Hills. Let us just say that 50 is going to reveal the precise reason why Kanye feels compelled to back Diddy.